Shadow DPS here. We are getting ready for our Saddle Sword 1000. I've got the Yamaha Super Tenere. My boy Dave is riding his FJR. My man Cal here is on his Goldwing, Southern Cal Motovlogs. So it's about 4:45. We are leaving San Antonio, heading to Junction, Texas. That'll be our first gas stop, and from there we'll be heading up to Lubbock, Texas, way out in West Texas. From there we'll be heading out to the eastern part of New Mexico, and then back down into Texas. After that we'll swing through Fort Stockton, Sanderson, Texas, Del Rio, and back to San Antonio. So about 1,059 miles according to Google Maps. Alrighty, I will talk to you later. Peace.
Alright, YouTube, we are about 107 miles into the ride. Currently we're on I-10 heading to Junction, Texas. All is well so far. The weather is great right now. It's not too windy, not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect so far. The only issue right now is just looking out for the deer. This area is notorious for deer strikes. So I'm just keeping my eye out, taking it easy, and taking my time. But anyway, I'll talk to you once I get to Junction. Made it to Junction. Gonna gas up and head on out. Far so good, no issues. Getting a little sore, but I'm not doing too bad so far. I've got to get my mileage. 17,685. Okay. About almost 300 miles into the ride. Still feeling pretty good. No issues so far. The weather is great. Starting to get a little hungry, so we'll probably grab something to eat up in Lubbock. Again, we're in Sweetwater, Texas. All right, talk to you in a bit. All right, y'all. We are now just leaving Lubbock, Texas. So far we've done about 418 miles. Still have quite a ways to go. Anyway, we just had lunch at this Mexican restaurant. It was pretty good. And we're on our way to Hobbs, New Mexico. And I'll talk to you once we get there. Later. Seminole, Texas, maybe 20 miles away from the New Mexico border. So we'll be heading toward New Mexico in about 0.2 miles as soon as I make this right turn. Man, I love New Mexico. Very scenic. I think it is anyway. None of my buddies don't, but I think New Mexico is a very pretty state. But unfortunately, we won't be there very long. We're gonna go into Hobbs, and then from there proceed south down toward Interstate 20, and go back into Texas and make a right-hand turn, going west on I-20, and then we'll head east on I-10, heading to Fort Stockton. But yeah, man, this has been one hell of a ride. We're almost at the 500-mile mark, and it's about 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm starting to get just a little tired. The next stop, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee, and I should be good to go after that. My man Southern Cal seems to be doing very well on his Goldwing. My boy Dave on his FJR is doing well as well. Alrighty. So I will talk to you guys in a bit. Welcome to New Mexico. Man, it takes forever to get out of Texas. Alright, I think it's time for me to find some gas. Alright, we are at the 670 mile mark right now, and we are right off of Interstate 20 in Texas, maybe about 20 miles west of Pecos, Texas. And so far we're doing pretty good. It is about 4:40, and it's going to be losing some sunlight pretty soon. So try to make up some time here. But we should get back to San Antonio around 10 or 11 o'clock, hopefully, if everything works out right. But having a good time, and we're about to take off. I will talk to you later. Well, I know there's that. What's that? Yeah, slow it down. And there's that one gas station on the left-hand side as we come into town. I forgot what it was. The same place where my battery got sucked dry the last time. So I don't think we have far to go, because we're like, what, 20 miles away, I think. Yeah. So we should be good. Almost ran out of gas. He had like 1 bar left. But luckily, he had some extra gas in his luggage, less than a gallon. So hopefully, we can make it to our next gas stop. Because out here in Texas, in some areas, gas stations are far and few between.
made it to the gas station just in the nick of time. So we're at like 930 something miles, and not much longer to go. Be at 1,000 in no time. Still got a long ways to go before I get home now.
No lights. You got lights?
No, I was trying to start my generator, but
Oh, okay.
So what is this again? What are you trying to do?
this is a 2016 T-Rex.
All right.
It's got a GSX 13 Hayabusa motor in it. It'll top out about 220. And this is like no other one that's on the internet. Usually they come without front windshields, front fairings, and they don't come with the back fins on the back.
Okay. So how much are you asking?
I'm asking 35, but I'll take best offer.
T-Rex. I think it's slick, man. I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh yeah, man. You gotta see it.
That is wild.
Yeah, that
cool,
chopper's a
man.
bad. It's bad. It's a bone.
That is nice, bro. All right.
Yeah, that chopper right there, it was a movie star's.
You got-
You got an email or something? Or
You got a
phone
card or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
It's going on YouTube, so.
If anybody hits me up, then,
My email is LONNIE
Okay.
_ FRIDAY @
All right. Cool. Well, I'll let you know if anybody hits me up.
I might get.
We are at 999 miles. One more to go before we are qualified for the Saddle Soar 1000. And here we go. 1,000 miles in 24 hours, or less than 24 hours. We've been on the road for about 17 and a half hours. And it's actually been fun. Hasn't been too bad at all. Tired, but had a good time. So about maybe 2 months ago, I asked a few good friends of mine if they wanted to try to ride 1,000 miles in a day. And they said, yeah, hey, we'll do it with you. And I've got to say thank you to these two guys. My man Dave and my man Cal came through. So yeah, it was a good ride. I did a little bit to prepare. I watched a few YouTube videos. I went to the IBA site, Iron Butt Association site, to learn some tips, get some tips on how to successfully do this ride. And between the IBA website, YouTube videos, other blogs out there, I managed to actually get it done. Now the furthest I've ridden before today was 935 miles. That was last year on my Colorado trip. I went from Durango, Colorado to San Antonio in about 16 hours. And again, that was 935 miles. The one thing that I can recommend to anyone who wants to complete a Saddle Soar 1000 or a Butt Burner 1500 is to combine it with like a vacation destination. to give you a little bit more motivation to get to your destination as expediently as practical. If you got something to look forward to, then it's going to make the Saddle Sore 1000 or the Butt Burner 1500 even more enjoyable. And one of my viewers recommended that to me, and I really didn't think about it too much, not until around the 500-mile mark of this ride today. I'm not saying that I'm not looking forward to getting back home. I mean, we still have a long way to go before we reach San Antonio, but just having something to look forward to, like, say for instance, I love Florida. If I would have combined the Saddle Sore 1000 with a trip to Florida, it would have been even more enjoyable. But at any rate, thank you guys for watching. This has been a pretty good day, and I will talk to you later. Peace.